kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kurt. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the play.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Sooners will line out to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Caught over the middle. It's Paul. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back to throw. It's Reinbolt. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
But to me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. Receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Hampton. And the gain just good enough for a first down. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly talented.
Ball comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Short completion, a third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense ready to start this drive. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle, but gets stuck. That run goes nowhere.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's Reinbolt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Hampton. They're able to get him down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around.
Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the PAT is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Reinbolt. Makes a quick grab. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. And in 1st down, right back to the running game. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught on the outside. It's White. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stay on. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Reinbolt. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's complete.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Reinbolt. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Paul. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
This drive has now reached the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's White. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to pass. It's Reinbolt. On the move now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit. With a big hit, knock that ball loose.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And that one's straight down the middle. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got him open. Runs out. He's got great speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Offense on the field to take over. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Pitches to the back. A quick juke to get free. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Adams. That's caught. It's Hampton. They make the stop. Buck the offense and set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here's the option play. Breaks free. Change of direction. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job. Just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Cook. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Caught behind the line. It's Cook. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking downfield, it's Reinbold. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. 1st down and 10 now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Off target with the throw. Incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 29. They look to throw it here on second down. This time it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. Trying for a touchdown here. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Sooners are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. It's a quarterback keeper. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Nowhere to run up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Quick completion to the tight end. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Now it's 2nd down here. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. Breaks the tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on 4th down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.